So I'll just speak about building the teams, and every entrepreneur faces this challenge about building the right teams. I think there is no right formula, okay, for building the teams. And like he said, for me, in order to build a good team, you need to start trusting them as entrepreneurs. Till you start trusting them, you will not be able to delegate. And we see all the entrepreneurs, there are some people who are sometimes extremely passionate about their ideas, they are great entrepreneurs, they have great talent, they have great business minds, but they want to do everything by themselves.
Yeah.
And that's why they are not able to do justice and achieve the kind of growth that they actually deserve to with the kind of talent and business idea they have. And we've seen so many technical people, so many brilliant minds failing at business. They might have innovated a great product, but to market that product, to create a brand out of that product, to create a right sales for that product is a very different challenge.
For sure.
And you fail because you don't know how to create the right team, because you don't know how to trust your team, because you don't know how to delegate the work. And then they'll come and say, oh, I did try and trusting, like how you told me, and I did try, but actually, this guy stepped me in the back, or he cheated me. Happens. Out of 50, one might do it. Out of 100, two might do it.
Yeah.
Does that stop you? Even your family members sometimes don't do things the way you want. You don't live them. Here you have the chance to actually opt them out of your team. But then continue with the rest who are good. Remove the spoiled mango, but that doesn't mean the other ones which are actually ripe, you're not going to have them.
Yeah. True.
So that's the way to build a right team. I think you have to give them all the chances. Allow them, throw them in the ocean with you. You also swim, they also swim. You all learn to swim together. And the people who catch the rhythm of your swimming, your pace, they know where you want to go while swimming. They are the right people to have in the team, and that's how you build a right team. You know how to start picking and choosing them who are aligned with your vision, who dream like you, who eat like you. Start spending more time, communicate more. Understand them more, and you will be able to find the right people. Okay, these are the right people in the organization. These are the ones I want to take to the step 2, phase 2 of my company growth.
So, starting a business, being an entrepreneur, trying to bring some change in the society as you do, building teams, pivoting the business, that's leadership. What would you say, what's your leadership philosophy? What would you say that, okay, these are the key pointers for me as a good leader? And think of me as again, like 25-year-old starting my profession.
No, my leadership or purpose of life or philosophy in leadership is very clear. First, I want to be true to my business, true to my own self, true to my family. Okay, being true to your own ecosystem is ultimately going to give you a lot more comfort than anything else that you're going to do. Because everything that you're building, and if you're not true to your own self or your people you are working with, you'll not be able to build the way you want. The second is the foundation of the right values. When you're true, you will always have authentic values. And that authenticity will be reflected in the product and the brand you're trying to create. And trust me, when you are true and you have the right values of an organization built, your marketing of the product is ultimately done automatically. Most of the war is already won in business because you're going to do it. And third is always go out, which I do personally, I don't know about others, but I go out with the idea of serving. What can I do to create an impact? What can I do to make sure that the people who are working with me, my suppliers, my clients, my vendors, my entire ecosystem, not just the employees who are working with me, but people who are working with me in this entire ecosystem, how much care I can take care of them. I do not want to cheat anyone. I want to be true. I want to be loyal. I want to be fair in what I do. And when I start doing that, they will automatically, over a period of time, start being fair with you. So these are the business problems you automatically solve. And that's my purpose of life. And the last, like I always say, is to give back unconditionally. There are certain places that I live my life where I don't see conditions, where I don't see business, where I don't see profits. It's just unconditional giving. And that brings a lot of happiness. That charges me up every morning actually to go out and do something. So when I earn, it's not just for me, it's for that ecosystem. that I take care of. And that gives a lot of pleasure. So I always say, I have told this many times, that, it's about being selfish. And I am selfish. For me, it's not that giving to someone or bringing a smile on someone's face is not doing great to someone. People might say, oh, you're doing great philanthropy, you're doing great. No, it's my selfish interest. Because if I don't do that, I don't get happiness. I don't get I don't recharge myself to go out and work for my own business. It actually affects me at the places where I'm supposed to passionately work and deliver and do good towards my goals. My goals get empowered when I go out and meet these people whom I don't know and empower them or impact their lives or bring smiles on their face.
Sir, I have a counter here. Like when we say give back, a lot of people associate it with money.
Oh, no.
Right? I want you to explain, like, how can you give back without a monetary transaction? Like, let's put the money aside. How can you still give back to your team, to your community?
What all of us are doing right now is a way of giving back without money. Because if you can impact one life with the conversation that we are having, or hearing from an established and a very expert entrepreneur like Gilberto, and having the crux of his experience and his life come out to us, that is seva. And that is unconditional seva. What is any one of us going to get by doing this? In the same way, when you go out and just give your time, there are several organizations, several places, several platforms which need your support. When I do mentorship, there is no monetary transaction involved. Neither am I doing any business with my mentees, nor are they doing me, neither am I buying any kind of sweat equity to any of the companies that I have mentored till date. So that is a way of unconditional giving. Even to develop one successful entrepreneur, and when he employs maybe 100 people in his companies, he is indirectly affecting 100,000 people and taking care of those 1,000 people through those 100 employees. And if I can be the enabler to it and create a successful business by mentoring them, boom, I've done my job. I cannot be more happy. Yeah. So you don't need to give money all the time to give back to society. There are several other ways. Just by standing beside someone and giving that moral support to someone, or a confidence, or being that emotional support to someone, is also a way of giving back without expecting anything. Don't expect, oh, when I will be in problem, he'll go to send money. So that is again conditional.
That's a transaction.
That's a transaction.